When life is cozy, and I have been very grateful for my life. When life is cozy, I understand that sometimes external events are sent to shake us up, keep life moving. Now, when you inherit something, it's easy. You haven't had to work for it. You haven't really earned it, especially when several generations of your family have lived in the flat above the family business, not all at the same time, of course. So I always worked in the shop, never needed to go out very much, Well, of course, excuse me. I never needed to go to college, never needed to go to a job center, and my parents made most of the decisions. Well, our ancestral line stops with me because I've got no children, so no one to pass the shop on to. My parents would not be very happy about that. So maybe it's a sign that there has to be a change. You like giving me signs, don't you? But I don't always pick them up, do I? So a few days ago, a man walked into my life, walked into my shop. I played my usual game of trying to intuit what book he would pick off the shelf. Try to find out a little bit about him that way, but he chose a travel book, a book on Prague, which didn't really give much away about himself. But then he asked for a whole series of books on Prague to be mailed to him. Now that shows me he likes detail. So far, so good. But I should have seen something tricky coming when he said he was passing through. So how would he have known? Books, unlike people, have no sell-by date, no best before date. They go on forever. They outlive us. Well, perhaps not you. Oh, of course not you. They attract worms, bookworms, avid readers. Oh God, I misjudged him. Oh, sorry, you don't like me to use that word, do you? Sorry. It's said that first impressions are usually right. No, in my case, they were not right. It said that first impressions are lasting impressions. Well, yes, definitely. He definitely made a lasting impression by creating an unbearable situation for me. And he turned out to be heartless. And I learned all that within 10 minutes of our meeting. The initial attraction wore off very quickly. He asked me if I was going to have a book sale, a closing down sale, or if I was relocating. He was passing through. How would he have known about that? Relocating what? At my time of life? Too much change. Moving out of this upstairs apartment will be already more than I can handle. Doesn't bear thinking about. I should have spoken to you about this before, but I was feeling sorry for myself. And now I'm feeling a bit bad about myself. But you know me better than this, don't you? Perhaps I could sell the books online from my new home. Meet people by interacting on Zoom connections. That'll be my only comfortable course of action, I think. Of course, my grandparents used to buy all their stock by phone in the days before World War I. But I prefer some visual contact, even though on screen it would be all that I could cope with. Oh, that man. It wasn't what he said, but the way he said it, probing around the redevelopment proposals for our street and the official notice I'd had to quit the premises. And then when he asked to have the travel books mailed to him, and I was imagining he'd have a romantic name, and when he told me, I recognized it. Martin High Towers, property developer. I know you can help me over these traumatic weeks, and I hope you will help me. You know I can't go to church, and you don't expect me to kneel down or press my palms together. But I do light a candle for you at home. Often. I feel better already. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. How long has it been since I had to move out of the shop? 4 months. Oh my gosh. And today. It's today. Today I have an appointment. Oh Lord. I have an appointment now. Ooh, let's get ready. Customer. Miss Patty Hannemer. Good morning, Patty. Thank you for booking this online kitchen helpers sale. Welcome. I'd like to show you first my favorite kitchen helper. It's a pressure cooker. Ideal for an economical life. It cooks very quickly, so saves you electricity, saves you time, saves you money. So cooks under pressure, of course.
Okay.
It cooks everything, but I'm a vegetarian, so vegetables in here. Most of them take 3 minutes. Grains in the bottom bowl, 13 minutes, and everything's automated. It's computerized. You have everything programmed here, so you press whatever button you need for whatever food, and it times it. So when the program starts, it gives one beep, beep, and then when the timing has finished and it's already cooked, beep, 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 times 10. So you really know that the food's cooked. Then comes the fun part. Because it's under pressure, you can either wait a couple more minutes to let the pressure go down by itself gradually, or if you're in a hurry, you can release the pressure yourself manually by this valve. So there's not much steam. It's not like the rhythmic steam train, chuffa, 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 chuffa. It's random kind of steam, unless you want to let the pressure go all at once at the end, quickly. It goes, big whoosh of steam. Now, it's not like a steam train coming into the station, you know. It's not dangerous unless you happen to have your face over the steam valve, and then you would get pretty burnt probably, and curly hair or something like that. Anyway, so it's all very automated, and it has good memory. It remembers the last setting you used. Yeah.
Well, it sounds good, but you were talking about fair amount of steam?
Yeah, steam under pressure. Is that the problem?
It kind of is, because my AC has broken.
Oh. Window? Open a window?
Yeah, well, I can open a window, but it's on the opposite side. Here's the window, and the opposite side is the kitchen.
Oh, dear.
And, you know, my precious books, I can't have them steamed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You live in a bookshop?
No, just books. I love books.
Oh, so do I. I used to live in a bookshop until 4 months ago when I had to move out. So I had to move for the first time in my life. It's property development. We were an old-fashioned family business. property development came, you know, notice to quit and all that. So I haven't been out much since. It's very difficult for me to go anywhere. So I sell online now. It's the only way to meet people.
If I may ask, you were talking about not being able to go out.
Yeah, it was a traumatic experience having to leave that family bookstore and move out of the apartment upstairs. And then now I can't live in one room anymore. I need several rooms because I need space to move around inside. But you live in one room, so you must be very well adjusted.
Yeah, I guess.
Huh. Maybe I can sell you something else. I also sell these wonderful little speakers. Ooh, they are really small and really powerful. Excellent for one room. No?
I'm good, thanks. I have a pretty good stereo.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's difficult being on my own. Yeah. You don't seem to mind. Your life is different.
So is there a chance that you have agoraphobia potentially?
I guess you could call it that, yeah. We need to get your AC fixed though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have. Yeah, of course. I've met lots of professional people coming into my shop. I can give you a personal recommendation. It's no good Googling these days for an engineer because there's so many scams about.
That's true. My friend had a scam out just last week. It was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can email you the details of
That would be
personally
lovely.
recommended professional.
Then I can actually buy the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yes.
So
What kind of
concerning
business?
your agoraphobia,
Ah, yeah.
well, have you seen the therapist about it?
Not yet. I'm focusing on my online selling.
Well, if you don't go and work on it, it's going to get worse every week, every month, every year.
Yeah, what do you suggest?
Well, I'm a therapist, so you could pop over with the pressure cooker and we can see what we can do concerning therapy.
You're a therapist? Oh my gosh! It's a sign! Thank you, God! You come into my life for a reason. That's amazing. So you could help me, but I can't leave the house, especially carrying a pressure cooker. It's heavy.
Well,
What to do?
I live in Augustus. I have my offices and I live Augustus Street 17. How far are you from that?
No way! Next to the fish and chip shop?
Yeah.
But that's around the corner from me. It's another sign. Hey. Oh gosh. Woo. Woo. I will have to see how I could possibly get around to you. Maybe crawling. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
This is so exciting. I'll think of something. I'll be in touch. By the way, Patty, may I call you Patty?
Sure.
Have you heard of this property developer called Martin Hightowers?
Yeah, there was something about him in the newspaper today, I think.
Oh.
What?
What was it?
Well, he's been kidnapped. There's been a massive ransom.
Oh. Yes, I told you I met some very professional people.